Okay, I'm live. And we've been paying attention on roundhouses to the tornadoes going on. Flattened Mayfield, extreme damage in Edwardsville with the Amazon collapse. And it's now going through Bowling Green, Kentucky. And let's see, I could talk to my fish. I could talk to my dogs. I can talk to my snakes. I'd put on music, but then I'd have a strike. So you guys will just have to listen. I'm trying to find, oh yeah, I'll wait till somebody's here. Or I can just talk to myself. I do it all the time. I could read a book. I'm in the middle of a really good book right now called Impact. About a bizarre meteor that goes all the way through the earth. Entered in Maine and came out in, I don't know, Cameroon or something like that. Yes, yes. It is me that you hear. I am talking to myself and to fish and to my puppies and my snakes. And thank you for confirming that I really should put my Oscars in the 150. They're in a 75 right now. There's the biggest one, those like 6 inches, and the other two are like 5. So
Hello.
you're in the dark.
I'm in the car.
Ah,
How are you?
where are you going? Sacramento or something?
No, we're coming back from a birthday party.
Ah,
It was my uncle's birthday.
hey
It was my
Scott.
uncle. It was my uncle, his father, and my aunt's birthdays. So there were 3 birthdays. But I see you popped up. You did a pop-up.
Yeah, we were watching the tornado stuff, and Roundhouse went to bed, so I decided to come up and
Hey, Ian. Hey, Scott. Hey, Ian. Wait, Roundhouse went to bed? No
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So I was continuing my conversation with Ian about
Sorry.
putting my Oscars into the 150-gallon tank, because eventually they'll be big fish. And I want them to be happy because I love them.
Yes, they are pretty big. They will get pretty big.
So they'll have to be in the living room because I can't quite figure out
Hey, Ian.
where in my bedroom to put them. But I'm going Tuesday to get the tank. And
how are the balls doing?
Oh, they're doing great. Yeah, well, this was at least I think a decent deal. It's $300 for the tank, the stand, the lid, the filter, and black sand. And all he had in it was a tilapia that his friend caught and thought it was too cute to eat. And I can't imagine a tilapia being too cute to eat, but he had it for 3 years and then it died. So the tank's been empty for like 3 months and he's moving.
Oh.
So he decided to sell his tank. And it's
Ian says if I had a 150-gallon, it would be for some Oscars. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing is that I know that the Oscars will need a bigger tank, and this was a good deal.
Yeah, definitely.
I have the money.
A 150 is a good tank. You have the money. Oh yeah, because it's still isn't it somewhat the beginning of the month? Yeah, it's still the beginning of the month. That
Well,
makes
no,
sense.
because I settled with the insurance about the
Oh,
car,
good.
and
Hey,
they
I have a question for you. I have a
wait. Let
question
me
for you.
finish. Let me finish. They
Oh,
gave
sorry. Okay.
me the amount for the repair, and my neighbor is doing the repair for like $500 less. Um,
Nice.
so
Good for you.
yeah, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and
You need to.
he's out there getting doors off of a van at a wrecking yard. So I'm giving him a little bit extra
Oh,
just because I felt so bad for him. I mean, it's 60 mile
hey,
per hour
GOB.
winds, and it was like the temperature field was 21 degrees, and he's out there taking van doors off for me. So it's like,
That's nice.
I mean, he's going
Wait,
above
what?
and
It's
beyond.
20. Did you say it's 21 degrees?
Well, that's what it feels like with the wind chill.
Oh, geez. So, okay, got it.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
really cold when he was out there doing it, and um, I mean, for what I'm paying for labor, he's replacing both of the side van doors because the other one didn't work before the accident. And he already changed my thermostat, did a tune up, and then he's got to replace the doors. He's replacing a side panel in the front, and if we can find decent headlights, that's included. So he's really doing a lot of
Oh,
work. And
good. That's awesome.
good news, he has no more bitey dogs.
Wait, what do you mean? He has no more bitey dogs.
He lost the last of his bitey dogs, so now the dogs are just barky dogs. But nobody's gonna. I mean, Smuppy got into his yard the other day, and they didn't eat her, even though they had puppies. So I don't have to worry about if
Oh,
you don't know the dogs, they look dangerous, but hey, only Oscars. So
hey,
one
only
more thing,
Oscars.
Kevin. Ian convinced me that the Oscars deserve the 150-gallon tank. So
It probably didn't take much convincing though. I'm just saying.
no, because I know that they'll need a bigger tank, and I have the 125, but it still needs resealing. And this one,
Ah,
doesn't leak. It has a canister filter, and so it's all ready to go. And
good.
the only fish that I may add to it if I can find, well, sometimes, people dump their Oscars when they get too big at Petco, and I'd
Yes.
like to get a lemon. Then I'll have a
Oh,
lemon, an albino, a gold dust, and Captain Morgan, the tiger. So,
that'll
okay,
be
now it's your
fun.
turn.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, I won't know what to look
Oh,
at though. Do I watch the Oscars or do I watch the new 65-inch TV? Okay, the fish
you
went
got
out.
a. Oh, jeez. You got a 65-inch TV?
Yeah, because
You're
my mom got
sprinty,
a.
girl.
Aw, I
What?
love ragdoll. They're so sweet.
What happened?
Um, Only
Today was a
Oscars
sad day.
ragdoll guy.
My oldest ragdoll Oh, I'm sorry, only Oscars.
I used to breed
I would,
Korat, but
I
nobody
would
knows what
really,
that is.
I would really love to see only Oscars tanks. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how her tanks are.
Yeah, well, she's got Oscars. I love Oscars. They're just so cool. But they won't be next to my bed anymore. But they'll be
They
happier,
won't.
so.
Oh,
No, I
have
would
you?
have to
Okay.
totally move all my tanks around to fit that in my bedroom. So
Hey, Kels.
they'll get lots of attention in the living room.
So I missed you today.
Well, I was telling everybody we were getting van doors, so um, I came, it was just, even being in the car, it was cold. So I just came home and like ate lunch and crashed. And I'm still having some ups and downs getting used to the new medication. So my blood
Oh, I'm
sugar's way down.
sorry.
Well, it just, it takes
Yikes.
a couple of weeks for,
Yeah, well, I mean, you off of it for how long? Like a month and a half?
yeah.
No, you said you haven't used it since. Can you say?
Well,
I thought you
yeah,
said you haven't used it since Aquashella.
one of them I haven't had since Aquashella. The the other one was 2 months, and the last one was 3 months. Hey, that Ian, that's why I got. Well, actually, it's my boyfriend's. I got KG Tropical's Oscar shirt
Oh, cool.
because it was appropriate.
When did you get? Oh, you bought it, or you bought it
Yeah.
online?
Oh, a long time ago. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sitting here like looking at my wall, and well, I have a fry tank of some of the baby cichlids I rescued. And then I have a blonde guppy tank, which nobody's breeding. A sword-tailed guppy tank, which nobody seems to be breeding. They're breeding in the platy tank, although they don't like the bristle nose. The dark blue, half dark blue guppies are breeding. And I'm waiting to see if anybody in the Santa Claus Red Dragon tank breeds. And if not,
So, Lori,
yeah.
you're gonna. Sorry, you're gonna save some of that money for Dallas, right?
No,
Next year,
Dallas isn't until August.
or you're
Are
gonna
you
save
kidding?
some of that? What? Why am I
No,
kidding?
that's no. Most of that money is going to the fixing the car because it really does. It
Well, you
really
need
does
to.
need
You need to. You need to save a little bit of money for Aquashella Dallas, Lori.
And you're the one who keeps buying stuff.
What?
And you're the one who keeps buying stuff.
I'm the one that keeps buying stuff?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Talking about saving money.
Well, I'm just saying, if we're going to Dallas, you need to save some money for it.
I will.
I don't see what's wrong with me saying that.
I will.
Okay. What's wrong with me saying that?
Nothing. But anyway, I'm thinking of getting rid of some guppies. They're not doing much. Or I'll put them all in one tank. I really like having the bigger tanks.
Am I wrong?
Snails or oh man, don't ever get any pond snails and bladder snails can get bad, but they are nothing
Yes.
like trumpet snails. I have
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I have a tank that is so like it's got so many trumpet snails. I was seriously considering taking it apart, but it's the one that has all the fry in it, and it would be virtually impossible to save all the fry because I mean they're so small. I've had like two bunches of fry in the last week.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, and a huge algae, hair algae bloom. But when I
Okay,
stuck
that's
my
not as
hand in,
good.
well, when I stuck my hand in and moved the hair algae around, lots of fry came out.
Well, that's good.
So yeah, that was cool. And he disappeared because I'm talking too much. Yeah, I don't know. It's always you start with no snails, and then all it takes is one. And even if you go over the plant, especially something like cornwort, if you go over the plant, I just pulled out this morning a piece of like 2-inch piece of broken glass out of one of my tanks, and there were 3 snail egg spots on it.
Okay, so what do you mean I'm one to talk?
I thought we were over that conversation. We're on to a new conversation. Oh yeah,
No.
and I'm going to start streaming. I'm looking for a good spot. Maybe I'll do a late night since Kevin's earlier. But I should start sometime next week. So is anything interesting happening in anybody else's fish room, life, world?
Scanner is on. We have the scanner right now. I'm going to get.
Hey, Danny. Hope you're doing well.
And I guess that the tornadoes are ramping up again. It's headed towards the Nashville Super Speedway. Hey, Yellowstone.
Hey, Yellowstone. Dang, that took forever.
So, Scott, what time do you get off work? Besides late. Yeah, I figure I can start, since my medication is starting to work, I can start to do stuff again.
Well, that's good.
I can be alive. Okay. So that's like 9 my time. New Oscars, what are you getting? I got my first Oscar when they had one, and I didn't have a big enough tank. They had a albino Oscar, which was just stunning. But he was about 12 inches. Somebody brought him in. And at that point, I wasn't able to get a big one. So I bought one of the ones that they just got in, and he was missing a fin. And that was Captain Morgan. And then a little while later, when he was about 5 inches, I got two that were about 3.5 inches. The gold dust and the albino tiger. But I really like the lemons. Those are pretty. Yeah, well, I've just been thinking of downsizing the little tanks. I really like my 20 longs.
I like that footprint.
Well, it just looks, I don't know. It just looks good. I have the Turcanas. Ooh, purple ones? Tangerine and peach? Wow. I'd like a long fin Oscar, but I'm kind of worried the other Oscars would chomp on his fins. That I have to check out. I guess I have to do some research on Oscars. Might have to. No, I can't move any books or DVDs or anything out of the living room. It's like, I don't know. I like bigger fish. And I could stick all the guppies I have and stuff into, well, I was going to say into my 45 or 40 breeder, but I'm putting the snakes in that, and I have a 40-gallon, but it leaks. I could put them all in a 60-gallon. Then I just need different tanks because I have 3 bettas, and I'd have to figure out where to put them. Decisions. Yeah, see, if I'd have to get I'd have to have a separate tank for a long fin.
Long fin what?
Long fin Oscar.
Oh.
It's like I don't want to get rid of any of the fish in I have a lot of 60-gallon tanks in the 60s because maybe that's why they're in bigger tanks, because I have one that's full of Danios, which is great for the ADHD because they go so fast. And Daniel's on the top, Corey's on the bottom. It's an interesting tank. But I really like the big tanks and the big fish. It's like, I like big dogs. I have an 18-pound cat. Who doesn't like dogs? Yeah, the Oscars are just cool fish. And I like my parrots and the polar blues. And there's one Mangano in there, and I don't know where he came from, which eventually I'm going to have to get him out of there because he just doesn't belong. But so far I haven't been able to catch him. He's fast.
Yep.
And then I have my cichlids, which I do want to put in the 125 if I can ever get the stupid thing sealed. That's it. I can put the 2 tanks over the 125. I just need a bigger house. But don't we all, so we can have more fish? Yeah, big tanks. Big tanks are cool, and I think they're much easier to take care of. Well, that's why I like the 60-gallon Danio tank, because it looks really cool. I have, let's see, longfin. I have longfin, zebras, blues, golds, leopards. I have some pearl danios. I have some giant danios. Actually, I have 4 black skirt tetras and I think 6 glow light tetras, which I need more of, so they're a better school. No, that's a fish tank. I don't know what he's doing.
Who, me?
But that's just Kevin. Yeah.
Trying to get a video of my CPE tank right now,
Ah.
and trying to figure out who the other phone numbers are, because I keep on getting all these bings, but don't know who the phone numbers are.
Well, I guess last month, had an epiphany that this is my house. Well, it's actually my dad's house, but he's putting it in my name. So this is my house. And if I want to put an aquarium in the living room, I can. Because, like, it's my house. So,
Why was this an issue before?
well, because the living room is kind of a library. Because we have so many books and DVDs and etc. Laser discs, video games. And we haven't even unpacked everything, so we just really need a
Wait, I'm confused. Cat said no, or your grandfather said no?
cat. Although he does say he said no.
Really? Cat said no? That's surprising. You need to work on that. So apparently Robert got a new phone, and I'm getting all these texts, but I have no clue whose phone numbers they are. So I apologize if my phone keeps on going off.
As long as it's not the Whataburger we went to. I really feel sorry for Kevin, because that was like a lousy Whataburger. And like the one by my daughter's is so good. I went to a hamburger joint today that I haven't been to in a long time, called Whataburger. And
What?
I'm not Whataburger, Lotta Burger,
Okay, thank
which
you.
is like a New Mexico. It's a New Mexico thing.
Thank you. Go on. I'm like, huh?
Oh, I'm just totally confused. I haven't woken up yet. I'm awake. I'm awake. Did you have a problem figuring out what your sex and gender was? I love the new medical forms. Sex assigned at birth. Current sex. It's like, yes, I currently have sex. No, I currently am a sex. Okay, let's see if this works.
Thank you, Ian. I was just confused.
Hey, I can't make you a mod anyway. You're not in chat. Hey, I should just make everybody moderators. Well, everybody who comes in.
Yeah, except the only problem with that is you're not in chat enough. If you were in chat and you had chat open on YouTube all the time, then I'd say go for it. But you're not always in YouTube. Danny says, I'm weak.
Okay, let's see if it worked.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go feed my CPDs.
I did, Atkins. Don't ever dare me. I'll do it. Interesting. One is how you're born, the other is how you feel. But what if you feel like something that's not on the list? Well, I can always unmod people if I don't like them, Jeffrey.
Why?
I mean, I know people that have all mods and there's no problems.
Yeah, I guess that's if you have a good bunch. If you have a rowdy bunch like mine, then can't always do that.
You just have to be rowdier than they are. That's like, I always pick up hitchhikers. I'm not afraid of anything. And you just have to be scarier. I picked up this couple once, and I had a green Dodge van, and the doors didn't work. None of the doors worked from the inside, except for the driver's door. And so I picked up this couple, and the guy was sitting in the front seat, and he looked at me and he said, "So, what would you do if I tried something?" And I just smiled and said, "Try and get out." Then I heard his girlfriend in the back rattling all the doors. And the conversation kind of died after that. Then like half an hour later, I stopped to get gas. And those two booked. Man, they were out of the van and down the road. And it was like, yeah, it really works. I picked up a guy once who said, "Yeah, I just got out of prison, been there 30 years. And I said, "Where are you going?" And he said, "Oh, to surprise my sister. I didn't tell her." And it was like, okay. I think your sister's going to be a little surprised having you show up at the door. But yeah, just have to be scarier than the people you pick up. And that's easy. My late husband actually had this guy almost in tears. And it's like, well, I can get out here, really. It'll be okay. I can walk the rest of the way. And it's like, yeah. Just scare them. Ha ha ha.
You're so mean.
Yes, I am, and I enjoy it.
Remind me not to get in a car with you.
Oh, you've already been in a car with me.
Yeah, good point. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, Kevin's just Kevin. You can't change him. Yeah, trolls can be blocked. Just like kill them. Bam, 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 bam. I don't want people posting that VOD, whatever it is.
I'm recording one of my tanks. I'm working on a project, Scott.
Oh no, a project. Ah.
What are we
Okay,
listening to
so
in the background?
who, me? I'm not listening to anything. Oh, maybe you're hearing the 65-inch TV in the living room.
Probably. Because I know I don't have anything on. I'm positive I don't have anything on in my vicinity. I can't hear anything else going on.
Well, my Kevin's kind of deaf, so. And I'm kind of deaf, so it's like.
Yes and yes.
Do the mud skippers like crickets?
Yes. Any other questions I can answer with a yes?
Um. Um. That's all in your head. I used to help run a nonprofit mental health and
Probably true, Scott.
advocacy group. And one of the guys who'd been diagnosed as schizophrenic was saying, the only problem I have is I never have hallucinations or hear voices or see things. And like everybody's always talking about it. So it's
Oh
like,
crap! Am I supposed to, Danny? Am I supposed to?
No, you always wear shorts.
Not tonight. Surprisingly. Although you are right, usually I'm wearing shorts.
Ah, that is a good question he can answer yes to. But I actually like yours better because of the plants. But I'm working on plants.
Are you talking to me or Ian?
Ian, who asked you a question.
She does have cool tanks.
I just have to like go through and take hair algae out again and
Yes,
give
I
it
know,
to the
Danny,
cichlid.
but that was like 5 minutes ago.
It wasn't that long ago. Because my cichlids like eating the hair algae. So, and the turcanas are still drilling holes. But I'm sort of down to like 3 turcanas. There's 2 large ones and 1 small one smaller one who I think is just fast. So I think they paired up. Hey, George. And I'm happy to report that I have hungry, hungry hippos. Oh no, they're hungry, hungry pythons. They eat really well. Whoa, that sucks, GRB.
What did GRB say?
My 6-hour stream from last night got copyrighted for playing a 3-minute YouTube song video, banned in hundreds of countries. Wow, you're going to have to edit out that 3 minutes. That sucks.
I don't know how to tell, and I don't think I have. Luckily, I don't think I've had any of my videos be copyrighted, but then again, I don't know how to tell, so.
Ah, cool, Danny. Danny says, George, I used what I learned about your method of breeding angels and removing parents to help another fish keeper today.
Removing parents? What did he say about removing parents?
To let the fry live. Right now, it's survival of the fittest. At least in the cichlid tank. Nah, probably in all of my tanks. I don't know. What amazes me is that, I have like 4 guppy tanks, and only 1 tank is getting fry. So why do I have 4 guppy tanks?
Because apparently you like guppies.
No, I'm not so sure anymore. Wow, it's not letting you edit it out? Wow. Well, yeah, but George, you have room for hundreds of fry.
So I thought angels are supposed to be with their parents because they're supposed to raise their fry.
It's like I'm beginning to wonder if my Brichardi are all the same sex. I think that's my problem, is getting fish as fry and they all turned out the same sex. I mean, even with my ruby greens, well, I have 2 females, but all males, so.
But yes, since I did not know Lori was to go, and I've been wanting to do a video, so I'm on here and also trying to film a video. Although,
Okay, so Ian says my female polar parrot is raising like 50 to 60 fry in a 5-gallon. Had to remove the male. She said she didn't want him no more. She's expecting child support next week, but I don't know.
who said that?
Ian,
I like that.
well, I know that the platinum parrots and the polar blues will breed together. And since they're convict hybrids, they'll breed with the Honduran. And I actually have one polar blue who's not really a polar blue, and I kind of really like him. He's black and white striped. He's like a platinum with stripes. He hasn't turned blue. I just really need to get the Mangano out of there because he'll eat all the fry. Wow. My polars are about 1 to 2 inches. Except for I have a dwarf one. And it's like the size of, it's probably half an inch, but it's a feisty little creature. And now they're I was thinking of taking the loaches out, except they're hard to catch, and putting them with the guppies, and maybe they'll eat all the trumpet snails. I really hate trumpet snails. I mean, I know snails are good, but trumpet snails just like way overbreed. And I don't want to starve the fry. Ooh, now that sounds cool.
I don't like small snails.
the Malaysian trumpet snails get pretty big. I
Okay.
found a ram snail that was about a little bigger than a nickel. It was huge. Ooh, avatar angels.
So did George ever say how he breeds his angels?
Several times. If you watch the your streams that he came up on, yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with the fish I have now. It's just the guppies seem to take up so much room, and I keep envisioning like the 125-gallon tank would fit there. Then I just have to because I have 3 bristlenose, 3 betas, the 3 coolie loaches, the red-tailed catfish, red whiptail catfish, 3 thread fins, which would probably have to go in their own 10-gallon tank that are not guppies. And it looks like there is a guppy in my platy tank. I don't know, it's decisions. Oh, I know. Like in the morning before the sun comes up, if I get up, it's like the whole front of the tank is nothing but snails. I was gonna grab one of my breeder boxes and get ready to scoop them all out and dump them in with the cichlids or the loaches. Because I have some pretty big ones. Oh, and I gotta go to the store tomorrow. Yeah,
Well, I think the 26th and 27th, I'm going to be in LA, which is going to be fun. 14 of us.
Going to Disneyland.
Yeah, except a guide dog and a wheelchair is going to be fun. 14 of us, a guide dog and a wheelchair.
Oh, I thought my son was going to kill me in Disneyland when he was pushing me around in the wheelchair.
When was this?
God. My son?
When was this?
Oh, God. He must have been 12 or something.
Yep, yeah, that's why you need one of those electronic ones.
Okay, Night Danny, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I guess I'm just an Oscar person. Big and scary on the outside and marshmallowy on the inside. Because so far, well, they're getting used to the Blackostomus, but they're still afraid of it. The 5-star general at a third of their size have them cornered. They don't bite me. They like me. They're just big, cool-looking fish.
And I think I'm going to do some substrate swapping.
Some what?
Substrate swapping. I'm going to take some of the substrate I'm going to take the black substrate out of that tank underneath and put it in my 10-gallon over there with the CPDs. I'm gonna buy some Snow Whites, but I haven't yet, and I Eco Complete there, and I think that they would pop a lot more on the darker substrate. Plus, I already have some substrate that I can use, so I think I'm gonna do that.
Oh, and I have to plant a plant tomorrow because I haven't planted it. My mom gave me a night blooming cereus.
Oh, you still haven't planted that one?
Well, I just got it like, I don't know, 3 days ago. It's because I've been busy running around getting car parts. I'll be happy when the van is finally done. Shadow pandas? What do they look like, George?
How do I want to do this?
Well, that sounds cool, George. Yeah, I just like the other two Oscars. They play, and I got ping pong balls today, but I haven't put them in. But Captain Morgan, he kind of knows that he's the spoiled monster. So,
Howdy.
hey, George.
Hey, George.
These are the shadow pandas right here. There's only 5 of them in here. They're tiny, tiny. There's one right there on that branch. Actually, there's a couple of them on that Anubis Nana. Can you see it? Oh, there's one right here. Watch.
Cool. Can you put him full screen, Lori? Or is that too
She wanted
difficult?
to see what they are. Those are
Yeah,
just
I'm asking her
panda
to put
shrimp.
you full screen.
They are panda shrimp. There's one right there. But instead of black and white, they have blue hue in it. There's one right there, another one right there, 2 of them on that. And there's one right in the set right there. And the 5th one, I can't see where it's at. Hold on, let me get closer. I don't know if you can see that blue hue under the white.
Yeah, it's kind of out of focus.
I know I don't have good internet. How about now? No? It's okay. Anyway, check this out. You guys seen this before?
What is it?
Uh-huh. It's called UGF filter. I mean UGF.
It's an interesting looking filter.
Yeah, you
What
see
is it?
the shrimp right there? It's called Santa shrimp. There's one right there.
Cool.
There's one on there, and there's one on top the filter. There's another one somewhere in there, but I don't know where they are. Santa shrimp. That's our super crystal red. So these are expensive shrimp, ornamental. That you're not supposed to mix them together, but you can. You can. Okay. Whoever said you can't mix shrimp, I'm sorry. You don't know what they're talking about. To make those cool patterns, you gotta mix them. Like this one right here, it's called blue boat. I'm gonna mix it with my tangerine tiger mix. I have last year been working on this. I mix up some tangerine tigers and tangerine tiger mixes, and so I'm gonna take it, mix it in there, see what happens.
In the new year,
Also, in this
the
one,
new year, in the new year, I'm gonna get some Caradina because I really hate doing Neo Caradina.
yeah, no
I
neos for
really don't
me.
like
I mean,
doing
I
Neo.
do have neos, but I'm only gonna like I keeping the neos outside in a pond, Kev, like nothing, no problem, no feeding them, nothing. They're just outside. They're living all year long. I got some pintos, one black pinto, two red pinto, another and I got some fancy tigers. What is it called? Red fancy tigers. I would like to get some black fancy tigers, and and you can see. I mean, the shrimps are on, separated. Like the pintos are in here. Black, red fancy tigers are in there, and then these guys are here. The tangerine tigers. They don't go. They don't cross to each other. I have it the way I have it. And then I'm gonna make a couple more tanks like this. Uh, Kevin wanted to know how I keeping my angels. Look, Kev, there's a bunch of babies on the bottom of these guys. You see it?
And they don't need any parental care at all.
Well, look, the mom and dad is there. Well, you see the babies at the bottom? Dad is like, back off, telling me to back off right now. He's like banging on the
Oh,
glass,
so
telling me
okay.
to back off.
I thought you said you don't have the pin with
Yeah,
the.
yeah, but look, you take a mom and dad off. You do water change every day on the tank, and then those are only like 3 weeks old, 3.5 weeks old fry. Look already how big they are.
Oh, they're
Same
so cute.
parents.
Wait, so are the parents in there or not in there?
Brother, the same parents you just saw with the fry. So what you're doing is you're taking them out of here, you put them in another tank, they go breeding again. And then you're growing them up. You take them from one tank to another, from one tank to another. You just
Oh,
keep
but you
breeding them,
still
bro.
okay, got it. But you still have them in. Okay, but in the beginning you have them in there with the parents.
Don't you want hundreds of babies?
So how long do you have them in with the parents for?
As long as you want, a week, 2 weeks, but the first week, let them, learn how to be stable. Don't take them right away because they in the big tanks like this, in the 20-gallon, they can't find the food, bro. So you have a hard time. So I kind of like let it be 2 weeks, and then I took it out,
Got it.
like almost
Okay,
2 weeks,
that's why
week,
I was
week and
asking.
a half,
George, where do
week
you
and a
get those containers that you have sitting inside the tank?
Okay, those are that one right here is very expensive. So this one's the Ultimate Nature. If you find acrylic 6x6x6, it will work, or 6x6x10 will work. 10 this way, six that way, six the other way. No, no, long and width 6 inches, and then make it 10 inches height. But I don't mind the taller because it's okay to be tall. That one right now, $45. It's expensive. It's glass. It's made very nice glass though, and it
How
looks
much is it?
professional. It looks nice.
How much was it?
That one right now is $45. Kev,
For
no joke.
what size tank is that?
That one is a 6x6x12.
Which is what, a 5 gallon?
No, not even a gallon and a half,
A what?
or gallon and a half.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean the Fluval specs I think are like $40 and they're like 5 gallons.
No, Kevin, he's talking about a filter, not a tank.
No,
Oh,
no,
got
I'm
it.
talking about a tank. I'm talking about a tank that you make a filter out of it.
Oh,
Yeah, so it is a tank.
Yeah, it's a little tiny mini tank. Check it out.
Thank
A
you. I
mini tank.
thought so.
It's a mini tank. I made a filter out of it. DIY'd it. Yes. And the tank is made by Ultimate Nature System. It's their nice glass tank, but it's expensive. Very
And
expensive.
what in my comment is $45 is not too bad considering you can get the Petco ones for the Petco 5 gallon ones for like 45. That's
Yeah,
not
but
25.
Kevin, that's 5 gallon. You're gonna fit it in the 20 gallon. I kind of like it the way this one is because it's only 5 gallons longer than 6 inches. I'm sure.
But when
Oh
I
yeah,
say it's not too expensive considering.
You see the blue on this, guys, and the pearly underneath.
that's a pretty angel.
That is a pretty. Look at how blue and pretty it is.
I remember those corner filters with the round that you put the carbon in the bottom and the floss in the top.
You won't believe it. Fry literally everywhere. I can like. Well, let's go show you.
Well, I could put some angels in the 65.
This guy just ate their fry, and that's a shrimp tank. Shrimp tank. That one's full of fry. I'll show you. Those are Alto Lamprologus, the orange mandarin compressor stuff, whatever. There's like about 25 of them in there. You saw those last time. They take forever to grow. They take literally a long time. This is my Apistogramma Inca 50 bunch of fry. So, growing up. Look at that baby. Getting bigger.
George, Yellowstone wants to know the containers with the yellow screws on the outside of the tanks.
Oh, this one. This one.
Yeah, or the
This
inside.
one.
Yeah.
So this is the Zist from Cory Aquarium Co-op. It's the inside the. It's not a breeder box, which is like yeah, you can call it a breeder box. It's one of those. It does have like a filter thingy right there on the edge, and it's like a little inside tank, to put it, but not for salt water. Okay, it has mesh on there, so it's good for fresh water only. The stainless steel mesh, but still it will rust in the salt water, I think. Guppy, a bunch of Bashardai and something else. It's called. It's right there on the bottom. You can see them. This tank is a little murky, but I have my Apistogramma trifasciata mama and bunch of babies in there. Down there, nothing. There's some Apisto babies I took. I'm gonna grow. Look at Shiner babies growing right there from last year. Whatever this last year, last year, but it's this year. Some more Apistogramma from redfish, fish, getting them big.
It must be where you are in your garage that makes it pixelate.
Oh yeah, I'm cutting off. I wanted to show you a couple more things. Um, Check out. These are the Avatar fry. Look how many in there.
I like the black angel fry.
You see that?
It,
No, wait. So, I know. You see the fry in there? Look. You see how many in there? These are already big. The same mom and dad. I took them out and put them right there. Look, they have fry again, guys. On that pipe. Look at the pipe full of fry. About to free swim right now. They are happy and healthy. They will breed. They just keep breeding. Okay. Don't be scared of them. They'll breed for you. Trust me.
I might want to get a few of the the black angels.
They'll start growing fast. Give me another month, 2 months. I'll let you know when they're ready for sui.
Because I really like those.
You're talking about. Let me show you. They are very gorgeous. Hair, the ones I have right now. It's this guys. You can see the koi looking orange on their heads,
Yeah, those are the
and
ones
then
I like.
yeah,
Those are
they have the pearl scale underneath. They are shiny body. The pearl scaling is showing a little bit because of the white. Every white patch, it's shiny. Look at it. It's so the pearl scale, marble looks like koi. That's all I see. There's a little bit of blue, but I don't know where that blue is coming from.
yeah, because you had a lot up in the upper tank, the
Yeah,
fry.
This is the mom and dad. I'm just showing you. There's babies
Yeah.
in there too. You see, look at the bottom. There's babies. On the bottom, there's about 25, 30 babies. Uh, uh, this is the one you're talking about. This thing. Hey, come here, guys. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Let's see how many of you guys are in there. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Wow.
Come on. Come on. Oh, my baby's growing big. What's that? Little tiny ones, huh? The same fish like you saw down there, but there is different varieties, little lighter ones. You see that in there?
Yeah.
So those are I kind of like those. So I want to see what they're gonna look like when they get bigger. Not too much marbling on them, but they are marble. I hope they're like marble pearl scale something. I don't know. I hope they're pretty. That's all that matters, and they look healthy to me. All of them look happy and healthy. This batch is growing very quick. It's a nice pair. No deformities on whatsoever. I don't see any of them actually. All of them have the bottom fins, all two fins. Oh, by the way, the fins are one's black, one's white. The bottom
Oh, that's
control
cool.
fins. Yeah, there most of them are like that. That is cool. Oh wow, black and white petrol fins.
Oh
Some of
yeah, some
them are
of the
both
white
black.
ones are really
Some
cute.
of them are black and white. Some of them both black. I see that one has two white ones on it. That one has two white ones. Those are lighter ones. You see the lighter ones in there?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like gold in the back one. Looks like it had gold on it. I'm not joking. I can't wait for this to grow. But I gotta check on my avatars. I gotta see those guys. This guy's bigger, huh? Come here, guys. Get over here. Not over there. Hey, the light is over here. Hello. Come over. Knuckleheads. They're going over there.
Do you feed
Hey,
them on the
knucklehead.
other side?
Knucklehead. No, I never feed them on the other side. I always feed them over here. They get a lot of food, these guys. They get a lot of oranges. Look how pretty they
Yeah,
are.
actually, Griffith, in roundhouses, they were asking where you were because the tornadoes were like headed your way. Stay
When?
safe.
Who?
Oh, Griffin's in the room
Oh, hey,
or
Griffin.
in chat.
Hey, Griff. Hope you're doing well.
So these are not, I'm not releasing them yet until next year.
Ooh, no power. Wow, that looks so cool.
You seen the mom and dad, right? They have baby and their brothers and sisters from another batch. I can't wait. I'm super excited on these. I want to have hundreds of them before I start telling you guys some, okay? Just to let you know, these are pure blood avatars. They breed in exactly the same copy of themselves. They're all avatars. There's no turkey, murky, none of that. Not mixed. This one's pure blood avatars. From Dan's Fish, by the way. They look fantastic, I know. But some of them are 50-cent size. Oh, there few ones are not avatars. Like that one right there, it's a zebra. You see the look like golden, a little bit gold in it. That one in the back.
Yeah.
It's like another like looking one. There's two of them. There's another one right here. That one. This is another avatar. Just throw them in there right now. And I did not like these guys because they taking forever to grow. This guy right there, I'm not happy with them. The fry took forever to get big. They got nice and shiny top. This orange looking top. Like not orange, like a burgundy, purplish.
Yeah, I heard that the Corvette plant got hit.
What happened?
A Corvette plant got hit. Well, the Amazon warehouse, Mayfield is flattened. Last I heard, which was
Hurricane? Hurricane?
no tornadoes. An hour ago, Bowling Green was getting hit, but then I came up, so I quit paying attention to the tornadoes.
Wow.
It's doing a lot of damage.
I did a little change on this tank. I took the everybody out of there. I cleaned the glass. I put aqua soil and some sand and backed everything back in there. So I can give a little bit of like, buffering, make a softer water, and it's a pretty tank. I like it. I like it. I enjoy it a lot.
It's just cool that all the betas are getting along so well.
Oh, you see all the bears? Yeah, look at this guy.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they do nibble on each other's butts, but they're not like there's no that's happening. Like that monkey right there, he's got butt nibbled on his butt. That's a females. I'm sure the females are the bad ones. That's a guy. That's a boy. He's a nice boy. He's a nice boy right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
what? Wait, wait, wait. Where is you? There's an avatar in there. Crazy one.
Griffin's 30 minutes east of Bowling Green.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I just put your name in. Oh, he's on top. The red one between. Okay, come in. Here. Get over here. That one right there. Hey.
Got
Okay.
a lot of work to do tonight.
he said he's gonna hide.
Yeah, look, he's hiding.
Hey, 503. Hope you're well.
Hi. I have other ones in that tank right there. Very beautiful betas. Bunch of them together. I don't have any betas in the cup ever. Like that's it. Never gonna do that again. So these here are rarefish.com. Fly bearers called goodiettes. Like
Cool.
a black chin goodiettes. No shrimp. You see that? But that's the male. He's got like a yellow with the black. No black on him right now. The guy said he's like bred. Like when they get bigger, they lose that black, and then the female has a stripe on her. I hope everybody good. Nobody's getting harmed with these hurricanes. It's not cool at all. I know. Hey, the cattle punks on top. And the avatar. I got a bunch of pistogrammas right here on the bottom. Pistogrammas. That one female. Water is turning green. I need to get some Daphnia. Right here, I have a girl. She's a Santa Maria handler. I'm waiting for her to drop some eggs for me. Look how big she is. She's about to drop any day. Oh yeah, my zebra cara babies. The mom and dad I removed. The babies are all in here, hiding. Of course. Where you guys at?
But that's what fry like to do. They want to stay
Yeah.
alive.
No, there's a lot of leaves. You see, there's about 50 fry in there. They're scattered together, but where I have no idea because that's good. They camouflage in their leaf. No predators in there. Yeah, I see them. There's some in the leaf. Yeah, they're behind the filter. The whole school is behind that filter right there. Want to see it? Can you see it? Look, watch. I'm gonna spook them out right now. Did we do that? Oh gosh, they're all in the back of the filter.
Okay,
They're
if
all
I
in the
have
back of the filter.
tank and if I have duckweed in a tank and I'm trying to reset the tank, any idea how to get rid of the duckweed?
Yeah, put an overhead pump on it. One of the overhead pumps, Kev, that makes the
If
water
you
go
have
fast.
oh yeah, a lot of flow, you'll kill your duckweed.
Only way to kill the duckweed, buddy. That's it. Don't put no chemicals, nothing. Just put a lot of flow. Even a sponge filter with a lot of like flow on it, like bubbles going crazy nonstop. Oh yeah, this tank has a lot of fish. It's a 60-gallon. Oh man. Oh, there's rams, there's angels, there's rainbow. There's so much fish in there. Oh gosh, there's geophagus. There's the catfish you were just talking about. That one right there, the wood
Yeah,
catfish. There's what are those called? Another catfish. Oh, there's another wood catfish right there. Also, there's one other different kind. What is it called? Petrocola, and pika gudgeons. Look at the pika gudgeons. They're getting bigger. Nice, nice. I can't wait to breed them back again. I want to breed those pika gudgeons again. I have a bunch of females, which is very good. They're still alive. I'm gonna take some of those girls, grow them up a little more, and then take them back to one of them to dad. And that one Philippine blue they were asking me about, that one's I sold. I remember now.
oh no, the Corvette plant's on fire now. Yikes.
This this little girl, she got beaten up a little bit by her male because of I don't know what's her problem is. She's not eating any food anymore. Like she's being picky. She's eating like water's all good, temperature's good. There's leaf in there. It's not an auto water anymore. I don't have it auto water because I separated them. I'm not gonna breed them, so I keep them in the hard water until I take them back together and acclimate them back to the soft water. Even though I raise my pets in soft water and hard water, it helps with the bone before to make them grow faster and their caudal fin gets bigger. So that's the reason I take them, mom and dad, out so I can breed them back in the softer water and raise the fry in the harder water. So she stopped eating. Guys, what she's eating only? You can't believe it. It's a good food, but she goes crazy for this. Anytime I put a scoop in there, like watch, anytime. I promise you, I'll show you right now. Like I'll give her a spirulina, she'll eat it, right? And then I throw some Viva bites, she won't touch the spirulina. Don't get it in the tank. Look, she comes over. You see that? Look, the minute I put it in there, she's eating. Look, boom, 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 boom. Look at that. She's happy, right? But she's not eating everything. She's driving me crazy. I want her to get fat again because her male is super big. He was beating up on her. Look at the male. He is gorgeous. This is the gorgeousangel.com right here. Wow. So this breeding pair is like $200 and up if you have one. I bred them already. two times I couldn't raise the fry. I was doing it wrong. This next time I get her big, I'm gonna breed them again one time. I just one time breeding. I want a successful, and I'm gonna take the pair out of there, get them back into a regular tank, and do the same thing I'm doing with the other ones. That's why I kind of did the opposite way first. Like I kind of took the fry out, they died, and then I took the
Hey,
fry.
keep
What happened? Every time I took the fry out, they keep dying. Oh, fuck. Where are you, man?
up. You're breaking up, George.
Yeah, every time I get close to the camera, it breaks out. Sorry, guys. So you see what I was saying about the girl? She's eating, but only spirulina. Like, can I even fatten the fish up? I want her to be back to normal. And like another, I gotta give it a break right now, about a month, because her tail got all destroyed. You see a little bit on the bottom right here. She got beaten up, and the top fin got a little beaten up. The caudal fins are fine. The male, they pick at the tail. They don't want to kill it, but he wanted to breed her, and she's not ready. She's not ready at all. She's even look like she's undergrown, like, and I don't even know. Maybe because they like laid two time and lost all her
She
weight.
got
I don't
fat.
know. When you breed ball pythons, the mom breeds 90%. They say no, 75% of the weight goes down to the babies, to the eggs. And those guys could be the same thing, like when they lay eggs, they lose a lot of calcium and a lot of nutrients in their body just to make those eggs happy and healthy in their belly. I'm hoping these are a pair. So far, nothing. I hope that's a female. I say this, if this is not a female, I don't know. One of them, I want it to be girl. She looks like it too. Now, either, I don't know. That might be a boy. He's a young boy. I like breeding my angels in the bare bottom tanks. Bare bottom. Nothing in there. Why? Just so you can keep it clean. The fry, the same thing. I just throw some plants and then bare bottom. Siphon the poopy out with the python. Uh, Later, when they grow bigger, you can put sand. Like this tank has a sand. It's a 60-gallon. We still can do a gravel vac. I did like a couple weeks ago, a couple water change ago. I did it. Put some iron in the tank a little bit. Looks like it's. Oh, okay. It's liking that iron. Can you see this tank? Everybody should try this fish one time or another. In my opinion, these guys are the most peaceful fish I've ever kept. You see, I don't have any Oscars here, anything that will destroy each other. I do have Alto Lamperoges. They are aggressive fish, but towards each other, kind of, and like they don't bother other stuff. And, you put a male in male, then you are asking for trouble. I have them in a species tank only, but this here, there's a whole colony in the 55-gallon, bunch of fry over there on that side. There's a bunch of fry in front of me. These are called Parasipochromis.
Fasciatus?
No, what is it called? Parasipochromis,
Chromis?
the blue neons. If I get closer, Kev, it's gonna cut off. Look, that's a nice male. He's right there in the middle. The blue, a lot of blue on it, and the sharp tail, it's a male. The bunch of the babies in the front. There's more babies over here. See how they colony breed? No problem. They don't eat each other. And it's planted in Janika. I'm in tank heaven, guys. Ah! This one here, we need a light on it. We don't have a light. Check it out. Sorry, Angel, but I'll give you a light back in a minute.
That really is a cool tank.
That is 180 gallon. Right now, it has a lot of rainbow fish. There's rainbow shiners, rainbow daughter. There is Tanganicans too, and a lot of Poridoras in it. Different kinds of Poridoras. I'm not breeding any of these fish, okay? I just have them. This is like my retirement tank, kind of. Nah, like if I need a fish out of there, I take out, breed it, throw it back. Big angels over there. I got two males, Smoky. That's that one marble looking one. I have another one, male. She's separated. He doesn't have a girl.
T-Bone, that's a round tank.
That's a like a half moon. Check it
Okay,
out.
a half moon.
It's a big one, huh? It's not small. Don't think that it's 180 gallon. So I have the fish islands put up. Four. Wait, yeah, it's 4 foot that way, 3 feet this way. 4 or 5 feet. Yeah, I think it's 4 or 5 feet that way, and it's 3 feet this way. I wish I had a stand right now. I would turn this into on the chain, guys. Like that one. That's a nice tank. Yep. This is my favorite tank right now. Kevin,
Cool looking tank.
this is what you need, Kev.
What is it? Oh, yeah. Too big.
What's too big, man? One of these is too big.
Yeah,
This is my second can already. I opened.
that's 1 pound, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one. Look, it's literally net weight 16 ounces.
Yeah, it's one
One.
pound. That's too big for me, George.
That's 1 pound, bro. Yeah, but look how many I have every day hatching one.
But it's
Look
too
right
much.
now.
That's too
Right now,
much for
look.
me.
This one is ready to be harvested. This one I did tonight. This one will be ready tomorrow morning. This one is
George,
tonight. Yeah, every day I do it different hours. Like tonight, when I empty this, I'm gonna redo it right away, and then it'll be ready. And when I harvest that tomorrow morning, this will be ready tomorrow night.
I
You know?
understand. That's too much for me.
Well, buddy, you see how much fry I have here? They're all hungry, man. There's a lot of fish. No joke. Like,
I
look,
know, and for you that works, but I can't. I can't do that much. So I have that same can, but it's like it's less than that.
this is my Lake Tanganyika too. You know me, Lake Tanganyika fish. I'm crazy about them. Look at those guys. They're so nice. What time is it? 1 o'clock. No, not time to turn off lights yet. So check it out. Look how many fish is in this tank. That's the 6 foot long tank, by the way. Different, all Lake Tanganyika, but different fry. So those are all my fry. I'm growing them all up. There's a Cypachromis leptosoma blue. What is it called? Utenta. That one with the yellow tail with blue on it. These ones right there, the little ones you see, those are sombus. Alto Lamprologus sombu. These checkerboard looking ones, they call them Julidachromis transcriptus bimbas. And then I have the pair. Look at those. That's a pair, by the way. They have a bunch of babies underneath. That's Bashard ice. No, daffodil. Neolamprologus daffodil. And then what else we have? We got a pleco hiding. Anybody else? I more forgot. No, that's it. We got like 3, 4 different species in here. Pretty much like a grow out tank, you know. When you have like this many, they don't kill each other. So you can use. I mean, these guys are mean. The daffodils, they can bug these guys. Yes, I did see some fin nipping. But again, my favorites are Alto Lamprologus. They stay small, by the way. There's a Sombus. There's a shrimp tank from last year.
We need to get George a good camera.
I kind of want. I was talking about that camera thingy to my wife.
He doesn't need a better camera. He needs better Wi-Fi.
Well, not really, Kev. Wi-Fi is like messed up.
That's why I'm saying you need better Wi-Fi, dude. It's not your camera, it's your Wi-Fi, isn't it? George?
Oh, I think George froze.
That's the reason I say Wi-Fi and not camera.
Yeah, the
It's the
Amazon
Wi-Fi.
warehouse really got slammed. And they had like between 50 and 100 people trapped / missing because they don't know how many people were in the warehouse working.
I hope everybody's okay. You mean the whole warehouse is gone or what?
A couple of the walls collapsed inwards onto the people. It looks really bad.
Can you see this fish?
Yellow was white on the top, yellow on the bottom with stripes.
Yeah, so that's a rare goodie. That's the striped one is the female. Yellow ones are the male.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I have some fry, not a whole lot, but I'm just gonna breed them. They can be in the little tanks. That's a long, narrow tank. It's like literally going all the way to the back. 3 gallon. Okay, guys. That one. Focus is bad. Yeah, the autofocus is bad on this. Oh yeah, it's focusing in the back. That's why. It's got bad autofocus. One, two, three, four. Santa shrimp, very expensive shrimp. Don't buy them if you're gonna break your wallet all day long.
Yeah, I don't think I have any shrimp left.
Those are the crystals, by the way. They call them Santas. You see it, right? They got like a little white on top of their Santa hat. They're super crystal
Okay,
reds.
you can take that box.
Call them Santa hands. Okay.
Thank you. Good night.
George is dropping to the chat.
You know, yeah, I guess the tornadoes look like they're ramping up again. This is gonna go like all night long. And go and go. Thanks, George. That was cool. And I'm gonna hold you to
Thank you,
the
George.
angelfish.
Did his internet go out?
No, he finished showing the tanks he wanted to. So we went back into the chat. Yeah, because I'm going to have a nice 65-gallon tank empty as soon as I move my Oscars to the 150. No, you are a dog and you don't eat fish food. I just got my, let's see, 3 pounds of fish food today.
Joe told me to get a pump for my tank so that I could pump water into my 55. And he told me which one to get. And I swear, the size of it is so freaking small. It takes like an hour to drain like 20 gallons. Or pump 5 gallons. It takes like 30 minutes.
Wow. Need a bigger pump.
Yeah, well, Joe told me to get this one.
Yeah, it has well, it doesn't have any live plants because the Oscars are in it right now. But I can plant plants in it once the Oscars are out of there. And I'll just put some guppies or something in it to keep it going until the angels come. Because it would be cool to have angels.
Wow, this pump takes forever.
Okay,
What
well,
time
I'm
is
going to wrap it up in 20 minutes. Watch more tornadoes.
Wait, why 20 minutes?
'Cause then it'll be like 2 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours.
Come on, I'm still up.
Because let's see, where are the tornadoes now?
So I need to empty a tank, no, this 10-gallon tank. I need to rinse this tank out so that all of the freaking duckweed comes out. I need to drain it all the way. And then I need to move them after
Warning sirens in Nashville now.
Okay, never mind. Can you hear me, Lori?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, see, I just like tornadoes because we don't get like tornadoes or hurricanes or any of that stuff.
I feel like part of the reason people like it is because it's destruction, though.
Probably true. It is sad, though, that so much gets destroyed. It's just one of those things that you can't. Well, they're much better at predicting them now. You just have to, like, always be prepared, especially if you live in more. Yeah. We actually got strong gusts today. Okay, Griffin, stay safe. Yeah, we used that weather here, but we don't anymore. It actually snowed for about 10 minutes.
Then what?
Stopped snowing. Didn't leave anything on the ground.
Huh.
Probably our snow for the year.
So it doesn't snow much there?
Not anymore. When I was younger, it used to snow 4 to 6 feet. But even since I've been living here in the last 20 years, it snows less and less and less. I like living in a place that has 4 seasons.
You do?
Yeah,
I kind of like living in Cali.
too expensive, too many people. Unless you get way up north in the sticks, but
Yeah, but I like it for the opposite reason.
Lots of people. I don't really like people, so that's why I like it
No.
out here.
Not too many. Not Four Seasons.
Oh, I don't like where it changes weather. Just doesn't do it that much anymore. Yeah, I'll have to remember that question about why George likes angels so much to ask him.
He likes them a lot better than Discus, but I believe Discus and Angels are kind of similar, except care-wise. Angels have been bred more.
That is a good way to describe it, T-Bones. It's not the destruction, it's the fascination of what Mother Nature can produce. Hey, fish kid. Now, what's up with you? I like watching the videos of the clouds, like right before, and the meso mesocyclet form. Blah. People always want angels and some money. They're cool looking fish. But I don't know. I guess they are a cichlid. I'm just a cichlid person. Or maybe it's that they're mean like me.
Okay, but aren't Discus also cichlids? And aren't they even more money?
Hey, Patty.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about discus. They don't interest me. It's like I only study it if yeah, that's true. That it is a smart business strategy. And I'm too old to start a business. I just want to watch them. Although I think the Dracanas are some of the sneakiest killers I've ever had. Well, there's two big ones, and I'm 90% sure it's a male and a female. And they're just like taking over the whole tank. Yeah, one of the best when he covers it. Agenda free TV is really good for watching the tornado outbreaks or hurricanes or whatever he's covering. That's I think my favorite news station. Well, not really a news station, but $100 mile per hour winds in Nashville.
sometimes.
Looks like it may have just hit a hospital.
Yay.
Yeah,
That's good.
pediatric unit. Wow. Ah, so I may have 2 males and a female left.
Cool. Of the Turkana jewels,
Yeah.
you may want to take them out. Well, I guess it's too late. All of them are already killed.
They are pretty mean fish, that's for sure.
Well, I was going to say, if they started killing each other, you should take them out, but it's kind of too late now. You said all of them are already dead, right? There are only 3 left?
No. Yeah, there's 3 left. Well, I had 6.
Wait, so 3 left or 6 died? Or 3 out of the 6 are left?
Yeah, 3 out of the 6. 1 jumped out of the bucket.
That you can't help.
Yeah. And then, let's see. About 2 weeks ago, they killed 1, and then yesterday they did. Oh, that'd be cool, following Australian and international weather and storms. Yeah, I remember back in my day, I used to use a flashlight under the blanket to read books. Yeah, at night the storms are more scary. I like the daytime storms because I like looking at the clouds. And, watching the rotation, it's just fascinating how Mother Nature works. There was a guy in Colorado who, at the beginning of the week, was filming iridescent clouds. And they were just simply stunning. I mean, each cloud was like a different rainbow color. But, I think the fish, it just sounds sort of weird, Jeffrey, but I think that fish I don't want to say they like certain people, but certain people are better at raising certain fish. Because, 4 tanks of guppies and only one of my tanks is having fry. Whereas cichlids, except for the turcanas, well, and my burchardies, they haven't bred. But like my mixed cichlid, African cichlid tank, they're always breeding. And I used to catch the holding moms and put them in, 10-gallon tanks until they spit their fry. But that's just a little too hard for me now.
Why? Because the tanks are so big, or because you have a hard time walking?
Hard time standing up long enough to catch a ton of fish.
Got it.
Wow, 50 juvies. Yeah, lightning is cool. I remember when I think I was 4.5, and we had a Falcon, a 62 Falcon. And I was really worried about the lightning storm we were in. And my dad said, "No, we'll be okay. We're in the car. We have rubber tires." And then I started getting worried about the house. And my dad said, "No, no, the houses will be okay." And as we drove up into our driveway, I watched a lightning bolt come down and split the tree across the street. And I remember turning around and sitting down and saying, "I guess trees aren't very safe, huh, Dad?" And the neighbors came running out. My mom told me to stay in the car. They ran across the street, and half the tree came down on the neighbor's garage.
Yikes.
Yeah. And it was like, well, maybe the house won't be okay. But it was only the garage. I mean, they lucked out in that respect. And then we had a house that overlooked a canyon, and it was a split level, and we used to go out on my parents' patio on the top floor and watch the lightning. It was awesome. I actually, in the house I'm in now, I had a couple photographers from National Geographic come out because we're in a weather hole. And there was lightning all around. We were barbecuing with no rain. We were like in a weather hole. And they had cameras set up like all around the house um, that were taking pictures of the lightning. It was really cool. So, well, anyway, you guys, I'm about to wrap it up. I will be figuring out and starting my new stream. Let's see, today's Friday, probably on Monday or Tuesday. And it should be interesting. The ungodly hour in the mountain time zone is 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, I'm good at doing that too, T-Bone. Don't feel you're alone. 3:30 for Jeffrey, 1:30 for Kevin. And thank you all for coming. I'll see you guys all later. Thanks, Kevin, for coming up.
Thank you.
Probably in the evening, T-Bones. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I just changed doctors and got my medication I've been out of for like 3 months. So I'm starting to get my brain back. Although it's not all the way back because remember, it'll take 2 to 3 weeks for your medications to all start kicking back in. Thank you very much, doctor. I've been hearing that for the last 40 years. But I'm starting to get better. I'm feeling better anyway. You are not normal, Fish Kid. Get used to a bizarre sleeping pattern. Jeffrey. Okay, bye, Fish Kid. Everybody stay safe. Yeah, stay safe. And I'll see you guys all soon. Take it
Happy Sunday.
easy. Yeah, don't forget Kevin on Sunday.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Bye.